Welcome back, guys, to yet another episode of Destiny the Guardian Outpost. Got a little teeny tiny video that seen a lot of messages circulating throughout the internet regarding these new materials that popped up in Xur's inventory today when he arrived at the tower to sell his usual wares. And the questions are, what are these things? What are these glass needles, these new materials that you can now buy from Xur? Hey, what up, Eris, you weirdo? Yeah, you ain't doing nothing. So what are these materials? Like, what are these new things? What do we do with them? Why do they exist? So yeah, we're gonna check out Xur's inventory, and as you can see, over here on the bottom row, on the right is the actual glass needles. So what these are for, okay, this is it's pretty useful. I'm gonna show you just a couple of my pieces of exotic armor that I'm gonna use these glass needles on to illustrate what you're supposed to do with them. And basically what was added was a new, I want to call it sub perk, kind of similar to the infusion perk that's on weapons and armor, only this one strictly applies to just exotic armor. And what this is called, it's called Twist Fate. And in essence, what it is you use these glass needles, you highlight the Twist Fate perk on a particular piece of Year 2 exotic armor. You know, that can be your helmet, your gauntlet, your chest armor, your boots. And you are able to then re-roll the various intellect, discipline, strength, and elemental type stats, which is pretty cool. If you've got a particular, exotic helmet, gauntlet, chest armor, boot, whatever, that you really want to use, but you don't really like the discipline or the intellect or even the burn, this glass needle thing is going to let you re-roll it to get what you hopefully are looking for. So as you can see right here on my exotic and insurmountable Skull Fort Titan helmet, I'm going to actually use the Twist Fate function right here, and you see it requires 250 glimmer, 10 armor materials, and 1 glass needle in order to actually use this sub perk. And again, it's going to give you, it could raise your current intellect, discipline, or strength stats on that particular item. So as you can see, you look at your intellect and your discipline, your strength, you see what do you have right now, as it stands without using these glass needles, and then you look at it after you use it, and you should get a boost. I'm not too sure if it'll take away, like, for instance, if you have a particular piece of armor that has discipline and strength, if you use the glass needle, will it replace, say, the strength with, say, intellect and discipline, rather than, intellect and strength or discipline and strength? That I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it does. But I think in order to see that kick in, I think you've got to re-roll it using the glass needle multiple times. And, it's another little thing. How useful this is going to, turn out to be, I'm not too sure. Because, like I said, it was just introduced today, so nobody's really gotten a chance to really mess with it and really see the true benefits of doing this. I like it. I like the fact that it's yet another little teeny tiny thing that we can, alter our gear and customize our characters to where we want them to be. Especially when it comes to exotics, because, exotics are one of those things where you can only equip one of them at a time. You can have one exotic weapon and one piece of exotic armor. Being able to now re-roll these using these glass needles allows us to, if there's a helmet or, another piece of exotic gear that we really want to use on our characters just because we really like it, and unfortunately we may not have the the intellect, discipline, or strength, or even the elemental um, type assigned to that particular, piece of gear, we can use this glass needle thing now and this twist fate perk to, I don't know, maybe get what we want so we can use it. I'm all for this. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is, again, it's gonna take, a few days to see how this really plays out as far as the usefulness. But it's just another cool little surprise. I don't think anybody was really, expecting this to pop up today. So I thought I'd put together this little teeny tiny video, just let you guys see, what it is all about and what you do with it and all that kind of stuff. So it doesn't work on class items, and it does not work on exotic weapons. So again, I'm going to stress this right now. This is strictly Year 2 exotic armor, where you can use this Twist Fate perk and the glass needle item material that you get from Xur. And so, out of curiosity, I was like, well, you really can't do much with your Year 1 versions of exotic armor. So I figured I'd take a walk over to the kiosk over here in the tower, and I'd check out and see, well, maybe, maybe there are things that they rolled this new feature into the Year 1s, and nope. So you can't. There's no addition of this into any of the Year 1 gear. So just get it out of your head. Again, it's cool. I'm liking it. It's another thing to, customize my characters and maybe get the roles that I'm looking for. So, you guys leave me some messages down, in the comment section. Let me know if you're finding this beneficial, if you think it's just a waste, or if you are kind of confused as to why or why not to use this. The prices are pretty cheap for it. It's pretty cool. And when you go to use it, to actually use the Twist Fate perk on the particular exotic piece of armor, it's not it's not charging you like 10 at a time. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.